Good evening, peeps. Tammy Brock here, reseller on, and there's a big old, like, I don't know, glare thing right there. Hopefully you can see me over it. Anyway, I'm a reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and I just had today my very first sale on Mercari. I sold a pair of Kula Bara by Uggs boots. But that's not going to be in this video. That'll be in another video. I'm going to try and show you pictures of what I've sold. This is going to be May the 1st through the 10th. I think I had, let me see what I had. I had 31 sales. So hopefully you'll be able to see in this video. I'm going to turn the camera around. You're not going to see me, but you can hear me talking, hopefully. And I'm going to show you what I sold. So the very first thing, I'm going to put this up here. Hopefully my phone does not fall off of my little stand here. And I'm going to get up and look and see what y'all are seeing. Okay, so this was a Lee Ryder's green floral top, and you can see it had lace on the bottom. This I've had for quite some time. I sold it for $8.64, and it cost me 52 cents, so I had a net profit of $7.55. I got this at the bins up in was it Jacksonville? No, Savannah, when I went to the bins up there. And I've had it for quite some time, and you can see that my listing does not have any keywords or anything in it. That was before I knew about keywords, so forgive me. And let's see. Next, I sold a pair of Vince Camuto beige Miles kitten heel pointed toe mules. They were a size 9.5, I believe, and they were leather. I put in their wedding. They'd be good for a wedding. So I sold these for $17. They cost me $3, so I netted $14.51. Next, I sold a, oops, that's not what I was supposed to do. J. Crew olive green scoop back one-piece swimsuit, and it was a size 16. That's what the back looks like. I sold it for $18. It cost me $5.95, so I netted $10.12. Then I sold a cactus, which I believe is sold at like Bell's down here. It was a cactus blue chambray button-down shirt. It was a size extra, extra large, and it had stars on one side and just solid chambray on the other. So I sold this for $14. It cost me $1, so I netted $11.93. Then I sold, oh, if I knew what I was doing, I seriously would be dangerous. So please forgive me. This is a Tech Gear green dry tech V-neck burnout top, size large. I sold it for $5.76. It cost me 22 cents, so I netted $4.74. And I've had it quite some time, so that's why a lot of this stuff that you're seeing, you know, low selling prices or hearing low selling prices is because I've had it for quite some time, and I'm just trying to get rid of it, trying to move some stuff out of my closet. So this is a pair of Chico's white stretch ladies slim Brigitte crop. They were new with tag, and they were a US size 4. So I sold them for $21.59. They cost me $1.49, so I netted $19.31. I had a weird, this lady, the lady that bought them, she asked me if I had, was it these? I can't remember if I had, maybe it was another pair. I had a lady ask me if I had dry cleaned a pair of pants, and I was like, no, I haven't. And but she went ahead and bought them. And then when she gave me the review, she said, you know, lesson learned, if I you know, don't know that it's been dry cleaned, then I guess she wouldn't have bought it because they were too short. And I offered to take them back from her, but she said no, that she would let the hem out and they would be fine. So I was like, okay, you do you, boo. So this is a universal standard for J. Crew gray t-shirt dress, and it was a size medium. I sold it for $10. It cost me $1.65, so I netted $7.53. And this was another one that I've had for quite some time. So, and you know, for those of you that, you know, get a lot of money for your items, I wish I could, and I know it has to do with keywords that you use and description and all that, and maybe possibly followers, I don't know. But some people, they say, oh, I can get $50 for universal standard. I can't, you know. But you know what, I made money off of it. The person got a good deal. That's all that matters. All right, so up next is a Chico's purple and white willow Talina vest, and it was a size 2, which comes out to a large, and it was also new with tag. I sold it for $17.28. I had $4 in it, so I netted $11.29. I thought that was so pretty. It truly was. It looks better in person. The pictures didn't do it justice. This I had to cancel because I didn't have it anymore. I had already sold it. This one, it got returned. It is included in my totals, but it did get returned. So the next would be this pair of shorts, which is by Open Edit. It's an Open Edit paper bag waist pink linen blend shorts, a size small. I sold them for $9. I had $3.60 in them, and so I netted $3.80. I've had them quite some time, so I was, at least a year. So I was glad to see that, see those go. Next was a pair of Eileen Fisher pants. They were a charcoal gray tweed look linen blend wide leg dress pants in a size 2X. I sold them for $25. I had $1.45 in them, so I netted $20.48. Next was a pair of Lululemon raspberry pink Hottie Hot shorts, a size 4. I sold them for $31.49. I had $5.99 in them, so I netted $22.03. The Hottie Hot shorts are basically what sells the most for me, and as far as shorts, Lululemon shorts. This was a cute dress. It was a Lucky Brand green Asian print midi dress. It had a ruffle hem on the bottom, which was a different material. It had a deep V-neck, very tropical kind of looking, I guess. Anyway, I sold it for $25. I had $5 in it, so I netted $17.08. I sold a pair of Matilda Jane Mindy Ruffle Butterfly Pull-On Capri Pants in blue, and they were a size small. And this here you could tie it up here somehow. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Or you could not tie it and they'd be like really wide leg. Anyway, I sold these for $11.50. I had $1 in them, so I netted $9.47. I love Matilda Jane clothes, but I don't know, and I keep picking them up, and I don't know why, because, I mean, I sell it, but I just don't, it sits. It does eventually sell for me, but it just kind of sits. This was a Liz Claiborne tan button-down open knit linen blend sweater vest, and it was a size extra large. I sold it for $10. I think I kept getting offers and I was going back and forth, so finally I think they wore me down. Anyway, I sold it for $10. I only had 70 cents in it, so I netted $7.50. It was a really nice vest. I would have worn it. Next was a pair of Athleta black Power Peak 2-in-1 skirted leggings in a size small. I sold them for $27. I had $3.75 in it, and so I netted $19.98. I got these at the Red, White, and Blue thrift. They were like 75% off. Like I said, I like going to the Red, White, and Blue, but you have to make sure that you get stuff that is 75% off or 50% off, because some of their prices are like really high. So this is a pair of Eddie Bauer curvy capri jeans in a size 4. I sold them for $11. I had $1.38 in them, so I netted $11.05, and I've had these for quite some time, so I was glad to see those go. Let me see. Let me go down here and go over to the okay. And maybe I should, I don't know. So this was Eddie Bauer. What am I showing? I guess Vineyard Vines. My next thing is Vineyard Vines. So I think these were from, the next sales were from what you call it? Poshmark. Those were all from eBay. I'll try and find let me see, where does it start? Let me see what the date is on this. This is back in April, so I apologize that I'm not very good at this. Oh my goodness. I sold it. Oh, okay. Here it is. I think I'm going down this way. So this was a Titleist hat that I had. I don't know how it's pronounced. Is it Titleist or Titleist? I have no idea because I'm not a golfer. So I sold it for $8. I had $2 in it, so I netted $3.05. I was glad to get rid of it because I've had it for quite some time, and it did have a spot here on the bill, and I did disclose that it did. It was like they had some kind of a, I don't think it was a sticker, like, I don't know, something they had on there, and I took it off. I'm not sure. It might have been like a hook or something. I don't remember. But anyway, so that's the hat that I sold. It was in pretty good shape other than that one spot, so glad to see it go. Then I sold a pair of Bandolino Mandy straight leg blue jeans. Ugh, I swear, like I said, if I knew what I was doing, I'd be dangerous. I think I got these at a Goodwill up in Jacksonville, I think. And I didn't know at the time that, you know, maybe that wasn't such a good brand. They were new with tag, such a good brand to pick up. But anyway, they were a size 16. Finally sold them. I sold them for $16. I had 52 cents in them, and so I netted $12.28. So the 52 cents, that tells me I got them in Savannah, because I remember that's where all of my 52-cent items came from. I got a lot. I think I went 2 days there. This is a Dooney and Burke. I don't think it's supposed to be plans. I think I was trying to write pink and white striped chevron leather shoulder bag, 10 by 10 by 4. I sold this for $32. It was my friend Cheryl's bag, so she netted $23.28 after you know, Poshmark's fees. And I sent her the money. I don't keep the money for stuff that my friends or my family asked me to sell for them. All right, so this is a Chico's Travelers black split shoulder elbow sleeve top in a size 8-10. This is the little cutout that they had in each shoulder. So I sold it for $20. I had 40 cents in it, so I netted $15.60. So next I sold I had never heard of this brand, a Rufiji khaki bug tech Pioneer Safari button-up jacket, and it was fleece lined. It was new with tag. I sold it for $24. I had 70 cents in it. I think I got it at the by the pound sale at the Salvation Army, so I netted $16.18. I didn't know anything about the brand, but when I saw it, I was like, that looks interesting. I think that would be good for, like, you know, hiking, camping, outdoor wear. And I do look up on the website, so this is how much the actual item does cost on their website, and it was $98. So just to let you know. And then I sold a New York Mets blue hat for $8 for my I think it was for my kid. Yeah, it was for my son Casey, so they netted $5.05 on that. He bought a whole bunch of hats, and, you know, of course, Mom ends up getting them to list, but that's okay. This was a really cute bathing suit. It's Madewell orange zinnia watercolor floral second wave 2-piece, and it was in a size medium. I sold it for $18. I had $4.95 in it, so I netted $9.45. Really cute bathing suit. And it looked to me like it had never been worn. All right, next is a Garnet Hill, which I ordered. This sold really quickly. I ordered this off of Whatnot from Lulu 863 or 893. She has some really good stuff. Anyway, it was a Garnet Hill yellow, supposed to be teal. My typing is not that great. Teal striped 3/4 sleeve tee, size large, and it was organic cotton blend. So I sold it for $21. Very quick flip. I had $3 in it, so I netted $13.80 on that. And then I sold a Ralph Lauren top, which I've had for quite some time, I believe. It was a black and white paisley no iron button-up top, size large. That's what it looked like. It's a really pretty top. I sold it for $25. I had $2.72 in it, so I netted $17.28. Then I sold this pair of shoes. I swear, I had a lot of interest in them. They sold very quickly. They're a Charter Cub Gila. I don't know how to say it. Slingback pumps, women's size 7, black faux leather, and they had a bow right here, and then they had kitten heels. Very nice pair of shoes. And they, looked like they were hardly worn or possibly even brand new. But anyway, I went back and forth with this person and about the price, the bids that they were giving me. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of lowball bids lately, and sometimes I'll just decline it. I think I got one for like $10 for these, and I was like, no, I know they're worth more than that. Anyway, I ended up selling them for $18. I had $5.99 in them, so I netted $8.41. I don't know, I think I got tired of going back and forth, and finally agreed to take the $18 bid. I was like, Lord have mercy. Anyway, next was a pair of Birkenstock Mayari sandals, single toe loop, oiled leather, size 8 to 8.5. Let's see, I sold them for $29. I had $2.06 in them, so I netted $21.14. And you can see, I could barely see the Birkenstock on the and I don't remember if this is the one where I couldn't figure out the size, and I was just kind of like guessing. I tried them on and they were too big, or if I did actually find a size on it. But you could not, they were so worn that you just couldn't see anything. But that just goes to show that Birkenstock is very popular and people don't care what the footbed looks like. So anyway, moving on. Let's see what was next. All right, this is a pair of Nike Flex Trainer 9 athletic shoes for women in a size 10. I sold these for $10. They were my son's, and he netted $7.05. I did ask if he wanted to take that bid, and he said yes, to get rid of them, because I think they'd had them for quite some time. So somebody got a good deal, because they were still in really good shape. I just threw them in the washer. This was a pretty quick flip also. This is a Faherty ivory floral silk v-neck tank top, very flowy and cottage core. And I sold it for $19. I had $4.99 in it, so I netted $10.21. I probably could have held out for more, but I just decided to go ahead and let it go. And then I sold this Vineyard Vines floral printed chappy swim trunks, a men's size small. I sold it for $15. I had $4 in it, so I netted $8 after fees. It was a really pretty pair of swim trunks. I loved the print and the colors. It looked better in person than it did in the pictures, but really pretty. I liked it. So those were my sales for May the 1st through the 10th. I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see me, and I'll give you my totals. I do this the old-fashioned way. I write stuff down. Anyway, so like I said, I had 31 sales. May started out pretty slow for me, but I wasn't posting consistently, and then I started posting, trying to post every day, and my sales picked up. And I haven't posted for the last couple of days, and I think my sales have dipped again. So I am a firm believer that posting, I would say at least 5 items a day, does help the algorithms and keep you, I don't know, in whatever algorithm it is, to where people are looking at your closet and you get more sales. But anyway, so May the 1st through the 10th, 31 sales. My gross was $538.26. $18 of it was for my son, and $32 of it was for my friend Cheryl. So my personal gross was $488.26. The net was $377.85. $12.10 for my son, and $23.28 for my friend Cheryl. So my personal net was $342.47. I do have my sales from May the 11th through the 20th, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. So anyway, I hope that this turned out okay, the video itself, and that you'll at least be able to see the items that I sold, instead of just me rattling off what I did sell. I know that someone had suggested that I do, show pictures of what I have sold, but I'm not very good at well, I've never tried to edit a video and, pop up the pictures in the corners like the professionals do, like Quimby and Hustle Oh Mom and all those other people that have been doing it for a long time. Maybe one of these days I might get there. I don't know. I don't have that much faith in myself, but I'll try it one day. Anyway, I want to say thank you very much for hanging out with me and listening to me rattle on about what I sold and my reselling journey. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. That would be awesome. So, and if you can always find me at Brock1902 on any of my platforms. I'm so excited that I had my first Mercari sale. I know that people, say Mercari is, slow or whatever. And I mean, I've been posting over there. I've only got, let me look. I think I've only got like 150 items over there. Not really sure. I've got 129 active items. So, I mean, it's just, I'm just starting out over there. So I'm excited about having a sale over there. I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Mercari. I truly appreciate it. And thank you to the person that bought the Ugg boots. Thank you from the bottom of my little pea-picking heart. Anyway, I'll see y'all in my next video. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Have a good one. Bye. See you in the next one.